Hello, everyone. Please, we're kind of bummed. There will be no Christmas. This place takes all our money, and we have no money left. So there will be no Christmas tree. There will be no Christmas. But anyway, a friend of mine gave me this hat. Her husband didn't like it, so she gave it to me. I have a keychain like this and a scarf. And so Louisiana does not help you if you're low income with nothing. There is no help. I'm still trying to get medical in this state. They will not help you, give you directions. They do not help you with anything, not with clothes, not with the stove, not with the fridge. They do not sanitize secondhand stuff that they sell in stores here. Like in Texas, it'll have a tag. It says, sanitize for your protection or whatever. They don't do that. My friend gave me this lazy boy, which is what I have to sleep on. And my son has a chair to sleep on, and that's it. And we won't even put up a tree this year because there's absolutely nothing left and we're overdrawn. Anyways, that's what's going on. We're still trying to find our footing in a new state with new laws and 15% tax. It's a 10.8 and then a 5.4, so it's almost 16% tax on anything and everything. Even food stamps get taxed here. We don't get to file taxes because we're under disability, and yeah, it's really rough. We have no Christmas spirit, and we will have no Christmas. And I had an accident, and my insurance was out by 3 days. I hit a woman who was pregnant, and I had called the aunts. I said, it's an emergency, can you help us? And once again, two of them, a Scorpio and a Gemini, tag teaming me on the phone, screaming, telling me to shut up. I'm in the middle of an accident, a 911 emergency. I hit a lady who was pregnant. And they want to give me shit for the last 21 years. They weren't in my life for 31 years. They've only been in my life since I had my son. Joey's name was never supposed to have Frederick on the front of it, ever. His name was chosen before I went to the hospital. They showed up, applied pressure, and that's all they do. They're narcissists. They're narcissistic abuse. One aunt said we had no honor, integrity, or accountability. I said if that was true, we wouldn't have been homeless and saved our little bitty checks to get somewhere. We would have robbed people. We have guns. We have ammo. We know how to be stealthy. And this bitch had the nerve to say that I was a shitty mom, that I didn't teach my son anything, accountability and stuff, and I cut her off. And then the other one, the Scorpio bitch, you know, I had tried to have a relationship with her. She's very narcissistic tendencies, very aggressive. And I just, you know, in the middle of my emergency, I'm hysterical. I'm scared this lady's going to lose her baby. I am absolutely hysterical because I backed into her. And I was absolutely, oh my God, I wouldn't have been able to, if something happened to her or the baby, I wouldn't have been able to take it. And these bitches tag team me on the phone over bullshit from 21 years ago. And want to bring up every little thing. Well, 21 years ago, we didn't have a good relationship. I had been working with her to have a relationship. But I realized they are just as insane as my bio mom was, who beat me, abused me, broke my bones, locked me in dark places, kept me in a closet, and was horribly abusive to me. And they're just as insane as her. There was no need for us to have a relationship with narcissistic, abusive people. So I had asked for an emergency money, and my son sent it right back. And We're blocking them. Anything they send gets sent back. I don't want anything to do with them ever again till the day I die, and my son feels the same way. As he heard how they were tag teaming, screaming at me on the phone, I'm in the middle of a wreck. And so, I don't really... I have tried and tried and tried for 21 years. They weren't in my life for 31 years. I can live the rest of my life without them. And that's what we've chosen to do. Right, Joey? The ants? Bye-bye for life. Yeah, narcissistic abuse is never okay. And even if it's your family, don't take that shit. Cut them out of your life. You don't need it. I don't need to get guilt and grief when she lives in a $500,000 home and she doesn't even have to work or do anything. Over $20 here, $40 there, and sitting there condemning my life, condemning everything about me, condemning me as a person, but at the same time going, I love you. No, that's narcissistic abuse, and it's not necessary. So, they're done. I don't ever want to hear from them again. Just like I never want to see my mother again. When I die, I pray to Jesus that if I somehow manage to squeak my way into heaven, that she's on the other side and I never see her face again. That would be like Mingala and the twins he abused having to see him if he got to heaven. I don't think that would go down well. But anyway, yeah, we're done. So now we have just my father and my stepmother who do love us unconditionally. We have a wonderful relationship with them. But I'm not going to put up with narcissistic abuse. I didn't put up with it from men, and I won't put up with it from friends, and I damn sure won't put up with it from two aunts who abandoned me my whole life till I was 31 years old. And the only reason why they're around, I don't know why, what they want with Joey. Joey knows that they want power and control over our lives, over what we, and no. We're two individuals, and all they did was condemn, and try to set me off in a seizure. So, bye-bye. Don't need you. So, yeah, no Christmas here. But everyone have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.